All right, Heat Nation. So I did not do a recap after the Utah game because I feel like I only want to do the recaps when we lose or when I miss the game. So since we're skipping the recap, I want to talk about Jimmy Butler since he's back in the news again, since it's always going to be where's Jimmy Butler going? And then now we're also doing the All-Star voting. I guess we can start with the All-Star voting. So they're saying that the second returns for the All-Star voting, Tyler Heroes dropped all the way down to 10th, which you know what, I need to go vote, but you guys need to go vote for Tyler Hero. Now I get it, the Miami Heat obviously isn't like a top 3 seed, but I feel like he should be ahead of Tyrese Maxey for sure. I mean, Cade's been having a pretty good year, but definitely ahead of Jordan Poole. He should not be number 10th on the list. Now, Jimmy Butler being 6th on the list is a little bit confusing for me because, hey, if Jimmy Butler was not arguing with Pat Riley, I would 100% understand Jimmy Butler being 6th, but we need to take those Jimmy Butler votes and put them into Tyler Hero because Jimmy Butler is not really on this team. He doesn't want to be on this team. Why are you even voting for Jimmy Butler? So the All-Star returns are a bit weird for me. I would definitely not be putting Jimmy Butler in my front court. I don't owe Jimmy Butler anything. Jimmy Butler is an employee of the Miami Heat, and he's disgruntled and he wants to go. So I don't understand the fans who are still riding with Jimmy Butler. You are weird. But as I go through the Heat group, I see people making excuses to Jimmy Butler. He did the whole, I went to my big face company and gave my employee a compliment. And then he says, hey, that's what bosses do. They build you up. They don't break you down. Like he's taking shots at Pat Riley. I mean, dude, just get out of here. And the fact that this dude's talking about he don't want to be traded to Memphis, like, shut up. Nobody cares where you want to go, bro. Whatever deal comes in, he needs to get traded out. At first, I was kind of like, man, we like Jimmy Butler, but it's unfortunate he don't want to be here. But, all of this yapping back and forth and low blows and just, I don't know, man. Trade this dude anywhere. Trade him to Memphis. Trade him to the sorriest team who wants him at this point because he's now a distraction. Now he's saying that he's coming back and he's telling the other players that he's coming back. Well, to me, he's just playing mind games with Pat Riley. And he's playing mind games with us fans who want to win games. And I don't really want to rely on Jimmy Butler because even if Jimmy Butler wasn't playing these mind games, even if he wasn't beefing with Pat Riley, he's always going to be somewhat of an injury concern. Somebody was highlighting how his VoIP is like pretty high in the playoffs, is second behind Jokic. But that's the thing. This dude turns up in the playoffs, but there's no guarantee he's going to be able to do that every year. And then also, I didn't even look at his regular season value over replacement player because I know for a fact he doesn't try in the regular season. So I don't know how you guys are so loyal to somebody like that. I see one of the admins in one of my Heat groups, basically making an excuse for him. He says, imagine you had a bad relationship with the leader of the leadership of your company, and another company is willing to pay you $40K more, but your current company says you can't leave and suspends you for asking to go to another company. First of all, you can't take the Jimmy Butler situation and apply it to real life people situations. Like, no company is going to prevent you from leaving unless you sign some contract saying that you can't leave. And even then, you probably could still break the contract and just get sued. This is a whole different situation. Jimmy Butler is being paid, and this dude's complaining, talking about, he wants the extension. You don't get the extension. Cool. Play the rest of the season and then leave. Why are you complaining? Why are you over here basically being a cancer to the team? Like, I don't know how any Heat fan could support Jimmy Butler and not see how this dude is being a cancer. Don't tell me, oh, he took us to 2 finals, he deserves his extension. You're dumb. You are dumb. This is why you don't run a Miami Heat team or any NBA team, because you're dumb. Most teams are not going to be paying Jimmy Butler that extension money. So it's not just a Pat Riley thing. So, it's crazy to me that we still got Heat fans that are loyal to Jimmy Butler. And as I go through the groups, the only thing I'm seeing is Jimmy Butler news. And it's just kind of disappointing. But hey, we got to win. That game versus Utah was pretty great. I think Jaime has the potential to be the Mexican Jimmy Butler. He plays the same way as Jimmy Butler. Hopefully he maintains a relationship with Jimmy Butler. That's his favorite player. And hopefully things don't go sour with the Miami Heat, which honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if another player that is currently on the roster eventually it gets sour between him and the Miami Heat. That's just a tendency of the Miami Heat. They look at it like, okay, I get that you've put in work for us, but again, I keep telling Heat fans, you saw what happened with D-Wade, who's the Miami Heat GOAT. He still got a relationship with Pat, but the Miami Heat run this organization like it's a business. But at the same time, they do talk about culture and family. But man, at the end of the day, you just got to know as a player, it's strictly business and never personal. But I don't know, guys. What y'all think about this Jimmy Butler situation? I feel like it's taken away from the team. I feel like we should be focusing on the fact that Khalil Ware is actually playing, and he's actually playing pretty well. And, hopefully he continues to play well. I thought Spo was going to get tempted to play Khalil and Bam together because Utah Jazz started 3 7-footers, but Spo did not bite. He kept his current roster, and we ended up winning that game, and I'm not complaining, but man, I can't wait to see Khalil Ware and Bam eventually playing the same lineup. But hopefully this Jimmy Butler madness hurries up and ends, because I'm tired of Jimmy Butler.